All right, Los Angeles Mayor Eric Garcetti says we may be nearing that point to ease some social distancing measures right here in our city. Yesterday, the mayor announced that the city's safer at home order could be partly lifted in the coming weeks. His reason? Increased capabilities to test. It all comes down to testing for COVID-19. Now, that doesn't mean ease up, not just yet. In LA County, the number of COVID-19 deaths doubled in the last week. Across the state, we're nearing 1,800 deaths, with more than 45,000 overall confirmed cases. And it's those medical professionals on the front lines working around the clock to help patients through this virus, all at tremendous risk to themselves and to their own families. Our Itay Hod spoke with one ICU nurse here in Southern California and joins us live this morning with her story. Good morning, Itay.
Good morning, Giselle. This is how medical workers are greeted here every morning, with a sign that reads "Heroes work here," and for once, that's not hyperbole. In fact, anyone working at any hospital these days has one of the most dangerous jobs in the country. So we asked one of the nurses here, one of the ICU nurses, to show us what a day in her life looks like. After years as an ICU nurse, Lauren Yamashita thought she'd seen it all. Then COVID-19 arrived at her unit.
A little bit anxious. Yesterday was really busy, and I don't really know what I'm walking into today.
Lauren, who works at Cedars-Sinai Marina del Rey, says at least half of her ICU is now filled with coronavirus patients. Sadly, many of them will never recover.
It's really, really hard, because I think we all have that hope, like, oh, maybe this is going to be the one that's going to get better.
Since visitors are not allowed, Lauren and her colleagues have had to master a whole new skill, serving as stand-ins for spouses, children, and parents.
It's heartbreaking to hear the pain that they have because they can't be there themselves.
While ICU nurses deal with trauma every day, this time it's different, because now they're at risk of contracting the virus. Making matters worse, healthcare professionals have been experiencing acute shortages of personal protective equipment, or PPE. Lauren gets one mask per day.
We hold the mask up to our face, and then we put the Tupperware on, and then we pull the strings over the outside of the Tupperware and cover it.
When she gets home, she immediately sheds off the day, literally.
I take my clothes off right at the door. It goes straight into the bag. And the only thing I touch is the washing machine to throw all my clothes in right away. And I just immediately shower.
While she signed up for this line of work, her 93-year-old grandfather did not.
It's our greatest fear that we're going to accidentally bring it home.
But while she can take off the physical aspects of her work, the fear stays with her throughout the day and night.
I have lots of dreams about work, nightmares, I guess is more appropriate. And it definitely brings a lot of anxiety.
But those are just dreams. Tomorrow will bring another day with a new set of challenges and its own harsh reality. And if you're wondering what this green dot is all about, I walked in to let them know we were going to go live this morning. Before I could say a word, the security guard pulled out his thermometer gun, gave me a check and the sticker. You cannot walk through the doors without it. Just another sign of these very strange times, Giselle and Melvin.
Boy, isn't that the truth. And what was your temperature? Was it normal?
I'm fine. I'm good to go.
Good.
Yes.
Hey, listen, we all could use that validation, right? With the blaring sirens behind you. Thank you so much, Itay.